Good afternoon. Welcome to NTCIR-12 Kickoff event. Thank you for coming. I'm Kazaki Kishida from Keio University. This is today's programs. First of all, Professor Noriko Kando give you talk about the introduction to NTCIR. And second, I explain the outline of NTCIR-12. After that, each task organizers make presentation about the contents of each task and how to participate Q&A. I will give you talk about the outline of NTCIR-12.
Hello, I'm Noriko Kando. I'm one of the co-organizer of the general co-chair of NTCIR-12, together with Tetsuya Sakai over there and Mark Sanderson of Royal Melbourne MIT University. So I briefly introduce what is NTCIR. So NTCIR is a series of evaluation workshops designed to enhance research in information access technologies by providing an infrastructure for large-scale evaluation. The infrastructure, main components of the infrastructure data set and evaluation methodologies and forum of the research, it means you. So the project started in 1997, then the last conference was done in last December. Then this NTCIR-12, the final conference, will be held in June of the next year. So, then so far we have created a variety of data set usable for experiments. It is called test corrections. For the domain, the scientific news, and Advanced Web, QA Week, and also this year we added some microblogs and live log images, and also entrance examination. So the languages are mainly Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and English. Then tasks are so information retrieval or question answering, summarization, and other much more interesting. Then also the number of the participating groups are generally increasing, and also the number of the participants and the countries also increasing. And that is our overview of the tasks we have done so far. And we say information retrieval, it is retrieve relevant information from post collection to meet users' information needs, and using computer science in 1950s. And it was the first computer science using human assessment as success criteria. That is, it means the judgment value according to the user and according to the situation. That makes the research in information retrieval interesting and also difficult. Therefore, we generally use the comparative evaluation on the same infrastructure. Then NTCIR provide that kind of infrastructure, it means data set. So in information access, it is more wider concept than information retrieval. The whole process to make information usable by users. Then we use the term information access. That is the procedure in NTCIR workshops. For the first, we do a call for task proposal. Any researcher can propose to organize a task. Then selection of task proposal by International Program Committee. But then after selected, the discussion about the experimental design and evaluation method, and also it can be continued until formal run in the task. So today is a kickoff. It means the tasks for NTCIR-12 was already go through this process, then the selected task proposal was presented here. So then after that, each task do a call for participation. Then now we started that process. Then after each researcher registered to each task, then deliver the training data and then test data, then run experiments by each participant. Then submission of experimental results, and then based on such submission, the answer candidates, pooling answer candidates, and also conducting manual judgment. For some of the tasks, such right answers are created beforehand. Then return evaluation results to the participant. Then each participant writes a paper for final conference. Then we have the conference, and also we have a workshop called Avian, International Workshop on Evaluating Information Access. This is co-located with NTCIR conference. It's an ordinary refereed international workshop on evaluation methodology. So then we discuss the next round. Then go first. In such a way, we run the process continuously. That is some photo from the past NTCIR conference, some keynotes, and that is some audience and discussions, and each participant do a poster presentation as well, and also some breakout session to discuss the next round of the task or something like that. So it's quite lively event. So please participate in the conference as well. So there is a number of the data set used by the research groups. In total, more than 3,000 data sets were used by some of the research groups. It's a distribution of the data set usage by university or research institute and industry, and also overseas and domestic users, and its annual number of the application for data sets. So this kickoff is about the task. It's the shared task using that same data set. But after that, after the conference, also we release the data set usable for research purpose. Therefore, it's the beginning of the process, and also if you participate in the task, you have the privilege to access to the data earlier than other researchers. So the evaluation forum, the slides are from Tetsuya Sakai. Thanks, Tetsuya. And also, what is the evaluation forum? Research teams gather up to solve shared problems, then submit system output before deadline. Then system evaluation is prepared and compared across teams. So organizers propose the task and input the data. The participant submit the output, then return the result and value added to data. These are shared data and insights, and discuss and improve the technology through all the process. So then why evaluation forums? It is a kind of compete and collaborate acceleration of research, and build a large-scale test collections through collaborative effort, and also foster the interdisciplinary research towards grand challenges, build new research communities, or something like that. So we say NTCIR. We actually use this acronym from the beginning of the project, but changing the full spelled out name 3 times currently we more focus on the research community. Then we say NII testbeds and community for information access research. That is NTCIR. So there are some related projects in US, Europe. We have all keep the good relations with each other. Sometimes have some collaborative tasks, share the data set, the shared idea, or something like that. But try to coordinate to avoid the overlap of the tasks. And also information retrieval. It's really an old version of the evaluation metrics, but it's one of the common metrics. This axis shows the precision, and this axis shows the recall. Then compare the system A to P. Then the right upper corner is the best. So both precision and recall is better is best. So therefore, if the graph comes upper right, it means good. So, but this graph made by the average over the 50 topics, 50 queries, the differences among the systems are not so big. But if we see the differences of the performance of the each topic of a system, the difference is quite big. It means differences across the system is smaller than the differences across the topics. It means the difficulty of the retrieval quite vary across the topics, across the queries. So, and moreover, it's using different metrics. The higher is the better for both precision and recall. And this is a number of the topics. And then it means the color is the same representation for each system, A to B. So, for example, the topic, this topic, system B is the best. This topic, system A is best, but sometimes system A is much less performed than other system. If you use to evaluate your system only one or two topics, it can be this one or it can be this one. So therefore, it is quite important to use a large number of queries, large number of topics, large number of questions to evaluate your system to obtain the more reliable result. So therefore, NTCIR and other evaluation forums try to use infrastructure, dataset, test collections, usable for experiment, usable evaluation. Try to keep the large number of topics as much as possible to obtain the reliable evaluation result. And also, such a reliability, sensitivity vary according to the nature of the data set, size of the data set, and also what kind of metrics you use. Therefore, NTCIR is also the venue to research on evaluation methodologies and evaluation metrics. Therefore, please enjoy your experiments here, and also try to investigate what kind of methodology, metrics is more reliable, more sensible, and also enjoy the discussion about the better evaluation and also better research strategies and tactics, and also the methodology to overcome the problems this society has in the information access. and also information access technologies. If we evaluate the information retrieval or information access, there's a variety of levels. But mainly in the NTCIR, focus on the process level means how effectively technology obtain the information from the burst collection of the data. But there's many aspects. We can focus on this, but also in the real world, all the aspects are needed to evaluate. So therefore, NTCIR cannot evaluate all the aspects, but more core aspect of the engine of the information access mechanisms. But also in the task design, we may be cover some of the other aspects as well to enhance the scope of the task. So maybe it's time. Sorry. But anyway, this is a number of the papers presented at the ACM CIR. It's generally quite originally the conference looking at information retrieval models, but gradually topics and domain of the paper presented at such as too much system-oriented conference on information retrieval are more diversified, like using web or users, evaluation, or non-text, or some other technology like QA, summarization, or natural language processing. In such a way, information retrieval, information access, increasing a lot of different domains. So, therefore, there's such a collaboration of the cross-disciplinary venue, and also it is quite important. And also, many of the new research themes proposed by evaluation forum like NTCIR-12 and QA, and enhance the research community of new topics. Therefore, NTCIR is also one of the venues to boost a new research topic. So therefore, I hope you will enjoy to participate in the task and enjoy the research. And also, if you have a new idea of the research topics, please propose a task and organize a research task to enhance the research scope, information access technology. Thank you.
Next, I will talk the outline of NTCIR-12. So this is the organization at NTCIR-12. This is general co-chairs and NORCO-SET program committee and task organizers, and the center is participants. This is general co-chairs, NORCO and Tetsuya, and Mark is not here. So this is program committee members, very, very worldwide committees, including very famous researchers. And Kato-san is here, and I are working as co-chairs of program committee. I will talk about the focuses of NTCIR-12. First is advanced IR, information retrieval techniques considering users' context or intent of finding information. This is the first topic of this NTCIR-12. Second is information access techniques tailored to mobile computers. Number 3 is IR and question answering techniques dependent on specific domain. This is process of task selection. We released call for task proposal November last year, and the task proposals were reviewed by program committees, and finally 8 tasks were accepted, 5 core tasks and 3 pilot tasks. This is 3 main topics of NTCIR-12 as I mentioned. So first is I-2. The task list is on page 1 of handout. And NLP doc. And mobile click 2. And spoken query and doc 2. Temporary 2. And live row QA lab 2 and STC. Gray block is core tasks and pink block is pilot tasks. This is a lineup of NTCIR-12 tasks. And this is general schedule. You can see the page 6 of your handout. This is today, a kickoff event. And June 30, task registration due. And July 1, document set will be released. And dry run, formal run, but exact schedule will be announced by each task organizers. And February 1 next year, evaluation result will be released to participants. And early draft task overview will be released. So March 1 next year, participant paper draft submission due. And May 1st next year, May 1st next year, all camera ready copy for proceeding due. And finally, NTCIR-12 conference will be held on June. This is the general schedule. So next is a presentation by task organizers. Are you ready? First is I-2. The order is shown on page 1 handout.